Hello and welcome to this brief tutorial on using Fluency to do an analysis on a set of files within FluencyFlow to improve our analysis for doing bidding. I have a project here. We've got about 10 XML files in it. I'm going to use this option down here at the bottom to download FluencyFlow files. This option is available as well as this option when we're still in the bidding phase. Once we've gone beyond the bidding phase, then these options will be changed and some will disappear. So we're going to go ahead and download some FluencyFlow files here, and that provides a zip file for us. Okay, we'll go to the desktop. We're going to unzip that. Okay, so I now have a set of F3X files that we can do our analysis on. Head over to Fluency, File, New, Fluency Project. And we're just going to put test in here for the project name. Add several files. And next, go ahead and provide a project name. And we'll select languages. In some cases, the languages will be within the files themselves, and you won't need to do this step. But Fluency will always require at least one language pair in here. If there are language pairs already specified within the files themselves, then this entry here will be ignored. So we have an entry. We can apply any other filters or options we want at this stage. And then we select Do FluencyFlow Analysis. And we can select our minimum TM rate that we want to automatically apply. We're going to choose 90%. And go ahead and execute this. Oh, need to select a client. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, and we'll go ahead and set some specific settings. These are XML files. We're going to go ahead and use our standard settings for these. And tag grouping. Wait a moment for Fluency to process these files. So this is going to execute a translation memory search on each of the files, and it's also going to detect any in-document and cross-document repetitions and record those in some F3RX or Fluency Return Flow files. And now we can actually create a zip file using this option here. So we can save that in here, or we can just save it to the desktop. I'm going to go ahead and move that to the desktop. And this should be good to go. And we've got our file there, so we can go back over to FluencyFlow. And from here, we're going to choose our file. And before I click on update, so what we'll see here is that generally speaking, these word counts here will be updated with slightly more accurate counts. And we'll also see some statistics updated here as we do this. So again, these will provide an estimate based upon the parameters we use, which was 90% and above. As translators translate, those estimates will be solidified by their actual actions, and FluencyFlow will be updated accordingly. So now we can see that there are 401 words represented in whole segment repetitions and 230 words represented in TM matches and 95% and above, and et cetera, et cetera. So that information is now within Flow, and again, these items will be updated, and the word counts will also be updated as the translators translate and check in their content. But we now have a very close estimate for bidding purposes that we can then send off to the client with a more reasonable assurance that the end result will be much closer to what we're seeing here for the client totals. Now this concludes this tutorial. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us at support@westernstandard.com. Thank you.